Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fella again, Strauss man, the GG. Yo, my bad. Sorry about last week. Got a little lazy, but I've been wanting to do this video, I should say, for a long time. We gotta talk about Tales of Arise, man. Came out last month, and it's my game of the year. It's my game of the year this year. The best JRPG this year. Next to another Namco Bandai JRPG, Scarlet Nexus. And P5 Strikers. P5 Strikers is really, really good too. Really excellent JRPGs this year. But Tales of Arise. I've been meaning to do this video for a while and gush about this game. Again, my personal game of the year. I think it might get nominated, but I don't think it will win it. I do have flaws with the game. This game's definitely not perfect. I definitely played better JRPGs in terms of story for sure. Obviously, like Persona 5 and P5 Royal. But for this year, man, it was just the game I had the most fun with. Not just story wise, but gameplay wise. And I'm a big fan of JRPGs, as you guys know, as I play various other games, obviously. Been a busy month of game, busy couple months of games that I'm trying to get through and do spoiler casts and have some fun with you, because we got to get a pod going and stuff. There was no spoiler cast for Tales of Rise because out of the group I was the only one that played it. But man, I had to gush about that. I know a lot of people already have gushed. All the JRPG heads on YouTube already have gushed about this game, but I wanted to talk about it. Give my own little spin on Tales of Arise, and man, it was just a really fun experience from beginning to end. I platinum it. It's the easiest Tales of game to platinum by far. You don't have to do a second playthrough. You could do it all in one go. I probably put a good 80 hours in. I forgot. I think it was like 76 hours when I got the plat. They just dropped a Sword Art Online collaboration, which I would like to pick up, but I'll wait till that gets on sale. A little too pricey. And that's probably the downfall. I should also mention I bought the Ultimate Edition, so I got some boosted perks and stuff like that. So it was a little bit easier for me playing this game, and that's kind of the downside of Bandai Namco. A lot of the DLC, with the best costumes and stuff like that, are behind the paywall, and some cool collaborations are done by the paywall, and they gave you boosted perks and stuff. A lot of games have done this now. Capcom does it a lot with Devil May Cry and Resident Evil and stuff like that, but it's kind of a bummer. I understand you want to add more toppings onto the cake and keep raking in the extra dinero. This game sold 1 million within a week. The best-selling Tales of game. It's 25th anniversary. Tales of has been around forever. Always been an action JRPG. And you guys know I'm not or maybe not if you're new to the channel, definitely sub if you're new. I'm a big advocate of like turn-based JRPGs. Action JRPGs are not my favorite things, but I got to admit the combat system was so damn excellent in this game. It was so fun, beginning to end. I couldn't even put it down in certain situations, especially towards the end of the game, where actually my hands were actually starting to hurt a little bit. I was telling my buddy Lou, shout out to Skip to my Lou, about that when I was playing it. But man, it was just an excellent experience. There is some issues, man. I mean, there's tropes in every games and stuff. I saw a lot of people didn't really like Shion, the main heroine of the game. I loved her. I think she is definitely the most prettiest, probably the most beautiful main heroine of all Tales of franchise by far. I think she's definitely, obviously, purposely made that way. Game starts out really, really strong, and I think with Shion, she's rough around the edges for a big reason. I think they explained it pretty damn well, and I really didn't have that issue with her. I liked her, and Alphen's bond together. I think it was pretty cool. I like the all 6 members. The main cast was excellent in this game. Is it the best JRPG cast ever? No, but I loved them. I actually really enjoyed, Alphen, Shion, Rinwell, Dolahim, and Kisara. They were excellent pairing. Like all 6 were very unique. They had great fighting styles. Each character felt very unique with their fighting styles. Like I said, the combat just really excels in this game. For me, I know some enemies could feel like bullet sponges at the right word because you're not shooting. Obviously you're attacking with swords and stuff. But they feel like they might be buffed a little too high. But to me, I didn't feel like that. I enjoyed the combat so much, and a lot of the specialized enemies had a weakness that you could exploit. The boost strikes were excellent. Man, it was just a really fun game. There's gonna be no spoilers. I know I could, but I don't want to spoil the game. A lot of you are probably gonna pick it up Black Friday, or pick it up much later in January, or in Golden Week or something next year. I highly encourage you. This game is made for the casual JRPG gamer for sure. I feel like if you're new to the franchise, this is the game you want to get. Is there going to be some hurdles? Yes, because you probably didn't get the Ultimate Edition like me. Obviously, if you're just buying the game, you're going to have to learn how to grind out some gold and some money, and which is the money of the game, to sell your old armor and your old weapons and stuff like that. Not everything. You need stuff for the ultimate stuff for sure, for the trophy. But man, this was just a huge jump all around for the Tales of series. Not just visually, but combat. I think the characters are excellent. It's visually appealing. I can only speak of the PS5 version as well. So I heard the PS4 version doesn't really run that well. It's pretty, low frames and stuff like that. I'm going to replay the game again on PS4 and get that platinum too. And I'm super excited. It's a game I've been thinking about even while I've been playing other new games. Again, it has its flaws. I played other JRPGs and other great, better story JRPGs for sure. But man, it was just a fun ride from beginning to end. There was, again, I think the first half is really, really strong. The second half might be a little too long. It might peter out for some people, especially that ending trudge to get to the final boss. I think some people might get really physically exhausted, literally, because you're mashing buttons and stuff. But once you learn the flow of the combat, I think the game excels, man. They teach you in a good way. Ultimate Training Grounds Training Grounds in general is good for you as well. I feel like it's very well acted English wise. The voice acting was pretty excellent. A lot of probably people you might not heard of besides probably Bryce Paperbach, who is Kirito, and Eren Yeager, and many other Inosuke from Demon Slayer. He's many characters. And he plays Law in this game, and Law is a fun character. Like I said, all the characters are really excellent. Are they the most amazing thing ever? Yeah, probably not, but I did really enjoy them. I enjoyed the combat. I enjoyed the flashiness of the combat. I enjoyed the story overall. Again, it has some problems I could see for a lot of people, and I could see why it wouldn't win Game of the Year. Maybe get nominated. I think a lot of games are really going to fight. There's so many games going to fight for those 6 spots, and my best advice to everybody is don't worry about it. Just enjoy the games you're playing, whether Resident Evil 8 makes it, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Tales of Arise, It Takes Two. There's so many great games this year. There hasn't been that one that a lot of people are like, yo, that's the Red Dead, the God of War, or anything like that this year. And that's fine. That's really, really fine. I think it was a really excellent year for games. Not the best year, but there was a lot of great games that took steps forward. Man, I just had a lot of fun. Like the fishing mini game was fun, but it's maybe a little too easy. But I just thinking out of the characters, I really probably my favorite is probably Kisara. Probably I really liked her. I didn't think I would really like the character, like the the mace and the slower combat style of her big shield and stuff, but she was really fun to play as. I played mostly as Alphen. That's what I usually do in the Tales of series usually, but I did play as everybody. I did try everybody out because I get the platinum. You have to do everybody's training grounds, and I did it multiple times, and I enjoyed it. Each character felt very unique, very different. But man, the music is, the opening song is really, really excellent. Both of the Namco Bandai games, Scarlet Nexus and Tales of Arise, both have excellent opening songs from Japanese bands. Very, very killer. I think the Tales of series music is the greatest thing ever. No, I think it'll be hard for you to distinguish it besides the opening songs. I think all of the Tales of openings are very excellent, very, very good for the most part. And Arise is no different. It's a really awesome rock song that gets you kind of pumped to play the game. But man, it was really well done. It was just really, really fun. That's all I could gush about. There's more. I could probably go on forever, but I'm going to end it because I just want you guys to experience it. A little late on this video, but man, Tales of Arise, my game of the year. Excellent. The best JRPG this year by far. Maybe slightly surpassed by Shin Megami Tensei 5 next month. We'll see. But personally, my game of the year so far, Tales of Arise, man. It was excellent experience from beginning to end for me. I mean, I think some people might struggle. But it was good to see the critics really love this game. Have a high 87 Metacritic. So it's put Tales of in the mainstream now. So I'm excited. It'll be interesting to see because the next one is supposed to be a remaster. I would like to see Tales of Xillia 1 and 2. I got them back here somewhere. In like a dual pack remaster for PS5. That'd be sick. Or maybe they could go even further back and remake one. Like the PS2 era. Or even before that, the PS1 era. Again, 25 years of Tales of. I'm glad it's only getting better. I'm glad so many people enjoyed this game. It had a lot of hype around it, and I think it paid off. I've been your fellow Strassman, the GG. Make sure you smash the hell out of the like button. Comment down below. Go play Tales of Arise. And obviously, sub if you're new. But I'm outie.